Yes guys, thanks for coming back. It's me, Geeky Mandem, and welcome to another episode of Shiny Regionals. Today we're going to have a really good one. We're looking at Darumaka and Darmanitan, and we're going to include the Zen modes as well. We're going to look at these guys in the camp, we're going to give them a walkabout, and we're going to look at them getting into battle as well. Then we're going to evolve and then do the same thing all over again. So hit that like, sit back and enjoy the video. Guys, the first Darumaka we're going to look at is the Unova region Darumaka, and as you can see here, I think the difference is really obvious. Like the shiny version is a lot brighter, more of a pink color versus the red color. Oh, shiny Galar jumping in the background there. But as you can see, yeah, so I think the difference is obvious. It's basically the same color scheme but just on a lighter. Other than that, they look really nice. I do like the shiny. I like the original as well. Red's always a nice color, powerful color. Let's move on to the other one, shall we? And here comes the new for Sword and Shield Galar Darumaka. As you can see here, the difference is, I mean, I think it is a lighter color, but it looks like a different spectrum because the blue looks more like a turquoise, and obviously the blue in between the eyes is definitely like more of a greeny sort of yellow color. So it's really obvious that it's a different color, but from a distance, harder to tell if that makes sense because the body, though they are different colors, it's harder to notice until they get really close. But I do like the shiny version definitely on the left hand side there. I love the green rather than the blue. I think it looks really good. I like the yellow looking, a sort of green yellow as well. Right, let's get both the shinies together and check them out. And here they come over. So they do both move the same way, which is quite fun. They just bounce around, which I really like. There's a big difference here between the two, and one of them is the feet. If you notice that the Darumaka from Unova region has feet clearly there, whereas the one from the Galar region, I'm assuming the feet are there but hidden beneath the fur. But other than that, you've got the 3 dots as opposed to 2 cubes. Eyebrows are very similar, but just different sort of shape, like design, but they look the same, if that makes sense. But I do like them. Obviously, the Darumaka from Galar looks a bit unhappy versus the one from Unova with a big smile on his face too. Right, and it is very rainy in the Crown Tundra today, where we're going to go for a little walk around. We're going to start with Unova region first. I don't know how fast it's going to move. We're going to start off the bike. I think it won't be too quick, but let's give it a run around and see. I do really like the bouncy motion, really works with it. It's a little bit slower than me, I would say, so I'm kind of slowly getting away from it. But it's pretty quick. If I was walking around, that'd probably stay with me, I guess. But I do like that a lot, I have to say. It just looks really fun, happy, cheerful. Very cheerful movement there. Let's try. Right, and here we have the new Galar version. I think it's going to move around the same kind of speed, I imagine. I think it's going to have the same movement. But let's get going and see what it looks like. Oh, it was very shot there as I ran off. But yeah, I actually think it's a little bit slower, to be honest. Like the movement does look similar, but I got a feeling it's a little bit slower. I don't know why. I mean, I'm probably wrong. But again, I do like the bouncy motion. I do love it. I think it looks really good. And I think that's really fun. Let's get this. Okay, Unova Darumaka first. Let's get into battle. Still not shiny. One of these videos is going to shine. Here we go. And there we go. So we've got a star shiny on this one. I definitely hatched this one. Obviously, because it's from Unova region, you can't catch it in the wild. And as you can see there, it keeps that sort of happy bounce from side to side motion when it's on the screen as well. The back of it, not really much special, just that little line on the back. Otherwise, the front is definitely more interested on this one. But looking all good. Let's give the Galar version a look, shall we? Okay, Galar, show us what you look like. Yeah, we've seen you read it many times by now. Okay. And we also have the star look on this one as well. I actually did hatch this one, so I didn't actually go and search it in the wild. But again, from the back, it looks exactly the same actually from the back as the Unova region. It's got the same little sort of wave on the back. Jump side to side, so very similar. Obviously, the Pokemon looks slightly different as we know, but otherwise, the animation's the same. The design from the back looks very similar. And yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's get on. It is Darumaka Unova version's time to shine. Let's give it the evolution and see what happens. Oh man, I gotta tell you, I absolutely love this Pokemon. This is one of my favourite Pokemon. I didn't even say anything until now, but this evolution just looks so good. I mean, the stance of it, the position of it. I love the colour on this, and the body type is just a really cool one. You know, it gives me kind of Mankey vibes from Gen 1, but like obviously, you know, in the Unova region, and I just think it looks really cool. I really love this Pokemon. Very mischievous looking with that big smile on its face. Let's evolve the Galar version and see how similar they are. And it's now Galar version's time. So here we go. Darumaka about to become Darmanitan. So here we have it. Do you know what? Yeah. For me, I'm not too certain on this, you know, like, yeah, it's got the same base position, like, in the hands and the sort of the look of it. I don't know about these big, like, Father Christmassy beard lip sort of things, and this big sort of hat, like, on top of the head. I'm not too certain on it, you know. I like the change of the other Darmanitan a lot more, because it's a different colour, you know. Well, this one here is still covered in the white colour, and, yeah, the green is still there. I don't know, I'm not sure, I kind of like it, but I also kind of don't. Let's get these guys into the camp and have a proper look at them though, shall we? Okay, here we have the Unova Darmanitan together, and I've got to say personally, I love the look of these guys, man. They just look so menacing, and like they are a real favourite. I love the colour difference. So I've got to say the colour of the shiny on the left hand side, that sort of kind of grape colour, that is a lovely colour. I really like that. Red's still good, but that purpley colour is just beautiful, I've got to say. Let's compare the other two, shall we? Okay, on screen right now we have the new Galar version. So as you can see, these two, like the colour differences are definitely there. So again, you've got the green around the eyes and the more greeny sort of hand and skin colour. And even the ice crystals are a different colour to the ones on the normal. But the difference is a bit more subtle for me. Like, you know, so when you see the main body is still white. I do like it. I just think the other one for me is definitely more of a favourite. At least it looks happier now though. Let's check the two shots. In come the shiny version. So Unova on the left, Galar on the right, and for me, like when I see them together, I'm definitely more in love with the Unova version. And I gotta say, it's just the energy it's given out as well. That mischievous big smile, I really do like that. The Galar version, it does look cool, and I think if we didn't have the Unova version, I'd probably like it a lot more. But the Unova just, for me, takes the biscuit for sure. Let's get these guys out on a walkabout and see how they move. I hope they move differently now. Alright, so we're back in the rain again. So let's go with Unova region first, and let's see how this guy moves around. I'm hoping it's going to be really, really aggressive and like really, like, you know, similar to an ape, I'm hoping. Got me worried there. I thought he was just going to creep along slowly the whole time. I really do like that movement though, I've got to say. I wish it was quicker though, I really do. And I think it should be quicker for a Darmanitan personally. But I do like it, I did. It's just so menacing with that big smile on his face, that evil grin. And I love the way it comes forward. I just wish it came faster. I really do. But I'm still very happy with it. Let's compare it to the Galar version, shall we? Okay, we are here with the Galar version. Very, very bright. Like, it feels like it's almost like, you know, coming out of my eyes. It's really bright. But let's get moving and see what it looks like. Starts off the same. Oh, yeah, I think it's the same movement. Yeah, I think it's the same movement. Again, I do actually think it's a touch slower. But I think the movement is exactly the same as the other region, I would say. I do honestly think it's a tiny bit slower. But again, I like the movement. I do like that kind of movement. It's something that I like. It always just looks so menacing and aggressive, like just pounding forwards. I just wish, like the other one, it was quicker as well. Let's get these guys into battle and look at Zen modes as well, shall we? Okay, Unova Darmanitan coming in first. Let's jump in and see what it looks like in battle and get it into Zen mode as well. Hopefully, we can trigger it during the battle. I love that intro. Very powerful, very aggressive. It is an ape, man. Let's see this. It's a proper ape, and I love it. I just love it. Right, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get hit, basically, to get down to half HP. When that happens, we should be able to get... Oh, perfect. Super Fang. Spot on. Exactly what we need. Here we have Shiny Zen mode. So this looks really, really cool. I can't compare it to the other, you know, the regular Zen mode for you guys, but... this is a lot more bolder and stronger in colour than the other one, which I really love. I love the little sort of the lavender, like the eyebrows there being slightly purple. But I'm a big fan of this. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm really a big fan of this, and I think it looks really, really good. Let's jump, and it's time for the Galar version of Darmanitan to get in now. Hopefully, we can trigger a Super Fang and get a Zen mode pretty quickly. Otherwise, it will probably just knock us out. So fingers crossed. Here it comes into the battle, so looking really cool again. I do like the look of this, I've got to say. It's just not as much as the Unova version, I think is really the best way to put it. Power up punch, because I know it won't take it out. Bomb. Super Fang, please. Excellent, just what we wanted. Down to half HP, which means we're going to go straight into Zen mode. And whoa. So this, I'll tell you now, I did not see this coming. Like, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this till the first time I've seen it, and I'm just like, I wasn't expecting that, because the other Zen mode, as we saw, literally doesn't move at all. It stays completely solid, completely still. And then this Zen mode is bouncing around. And what's crazy to me about this the most is that Darmanitan is very, like, chill. Like, if you look at it on the top of the screen there, you can see, like, top right hand side, it's very chill, right? But when we change it over, it's just so much more bouncy. Like, so the energy, I didn't see that coming. I feel like the other Darmanitan has a lot of energy because it's always up and down with a big smile on its face, and then it goes still. So opposites, which I really like, I really enjoy. I also really literally think, like, it reminds me of something like Mario. It really does. I can see it being like a Mario enemy or something. But yeah, really good. I'm really enjoying this. Like, I don't want to get off screen, but I will take it off screen. As a whole, though, I'm thinking Darmanitan Universe still. Guys, please tell me which region you think is better. Like, I definitely think for me it's the Unova version for sure. But if you think different, or if you agree, in the comments just say to me, Rick, I think this, I think that. I'd love to hear what your opinions are. Which Zen mode do you enjoy more as well? Is there like a Zen mode you think is better than the other one? I'd love to hear it. I like the Galar Zen mode, but the Unova Darmanitan, I think is the best way to put it. But otherwise, guys, hit the subscribe because there's more videos coming out, and I can't wait to give you more. Take care. Thank you.